I got a ton of requests for this topic. K. How do I pass the interviews for tier 2 companies like Mercari, PayPay, or Line? Most foreign engineers think I need to grind lead code. I need to solve 500 hard problems. Stop. If you are aiming for Google Japan, yes, do lead code. But if you wanna get into tier 2 Japanese mega ventures, which are the easiest entry point for foreigners, spending 100 hours on lead code might be a waste of your time. Today, I'm gonna reveal the 3 specific things tier 2 companies actually look for and why it is completely different from Silicon Valley standards. Hi, I'm Kei. I've been a software engineer in Tokyo for 10 years. I have actually interviewed with many of those top Japanese tech companies before. I share the real strategy to hack the Japan tech market. So if you want a job here, subscribe now. Tier 1 vs Tier 2, the difference. First, let's understand the game. Tier 1 companies, Google, Indeed, Amazon, are algorithm heavy. They use standardized global tests. You need to reverse a binary tree on a whiteboard while explaining your thought process. But tier 2 companies, Mercari, Sansan, Smart News, are practically heavy. They don't care if you can solve a puzzle. They care, can you write clean, maintainable code in a team? So here are the 3 keys to cracking tier 2. Key 1, the async test. Key number 1, the async technical test. Here is a big difference. At Google, you do live coding. It's stressful, right? At the Japanese tier 2 companies, the process is usually async. No one is staring at you. It is usually one of 2 types. 1, online coding test, like HackerRank or Codility, common for back-end roles. They ask read code easy or medium questions. They check for speed and edge cases. You don't need hard-level algorithms. Number 2, take-home assignment, common for mobile or front-end roles. You have 1 week to build a small app. For the take-home assignment, here is a secret. They are not checking if it works. Of course it works. They are checking your code quality, variable naming, architecture like clean architecture, MVVM, unit tests. If you submit spaghetti code that works perfectly, you fail. If you submit beautiful code with 1 bug, you might pass. Key 2, domain knowledge. Key number 2, deep domain knowledge. Tier 1 companies hire generalists, but Tier 2 companies hire specialists. If you apply as an iOS engineer, they won't ask you about graph theory. They will ask you about Swift UI life cycles, memory management, or concurrency. If you apply for backend, they will ask about database design, AWS architecture, or API scalability. So, stop grinding generic lead code and start studying the best practices of your specific technology stack. Key 3, culture fit and MVV. And finally, this is the most important one for Japan, culture fit. In the US, culture fit is important. In Japan, it is everything. Japanese companies, even modern ones, are obsessed with their MVV, mission, vision, and values. For example, Mercari has Go Bold. If you are technically a genius, but you sound arrogant or you don't care about the product, you will be rejected 100%. During the interview, don't just talk about your code. Talk about why you made those decisions. Talk about teamwork. Show that you are a pleasant person to work with. Unlike Silicon Valley, brilliant jerks are not welcome here. Summary strategy. So, here is your strategy for tier 2 companies. 1. Lead code. Do easy and medium levels only. Focus on speed. Number 2. Portfolio. If you are mobile or front-end, polish your GitHub. Show clean architecture and tests. Number 3. Research. Read the company's values page before the interview. Prepare stories that match their culture. Today's conclusion. The good news is you don't need to be a math genius to get a higher paying job in Japan. You just need to be good engineer and a good teammate. I actually have a list of top tier companies hiring foreigners. If you want the list, check the link in the description. I have a newsletter for you. I'm gonna start this newsletter this February, so don't forget to subscribe. And if you wanna know about the salary you can get at these companies, watch this video next. See you soon. ありがとうございました。